Keith, are you always going to stay hopeful for that fight until you finally see him really not, maybe in 2 years down the line? Are you always going to keep that little bit of hope?
I really don't care, man. What I hope for is that I represent Keith Thurman to the best of my ability, and that I just make it to the top, man. That's all that I can hope for. A Mayweather fight, it is what it is, man. He is old. I mean, if I was older, you know what I'm saying? If I was here a few years ago, you know what I'm saying? Then I might actually have more disappointment if I had to wait longer, man. But it was 3 years ago that I called Floyd Mayweather out, and then I worked my way up through the rankings, hitting number 9 in the top 10 and all that kind of stuff, moving my way up to now where I am, man. And I'm just happy. I see Floyd ready to leave. I see Manny Pacquiao ready to leave, and I see myself taking over the welterweight division. So I don't got nothing to complain about. I don't got nothing to complain about. Floyd has his career. I'm 26 years old. I'll be 27 in November, man. So I got years on years on years that I can keep dedicating myself to this sport and staying at the top.
In 5 years, how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as the king of this division, and do you see a similar reign or a different reign? How is Keith Thurman going to reign at 147?
Let's put it this way, man. I'm top. I'm number 4 right now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see myself not being number 1. The question is, how long am I going to be number 1? How long was Roy Jones number 1? Before Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones was pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? So it's really about hitting the top, and how long do you stay at the top, man? Fight by fight, we'll find out.
Keith, you're a showman. What did you think of Mayweather's swag in the ring tonight? It
was comedic, man. Everybody liked it.
What impressed you the most?
None of it.
Why?
You know what I'm saying?
Because dancing?
Is that impressive? Did he do the Harlem Shake? You know what I mean? What's impressive? It's not impressive. It's playful. Anybody who's playing while they're working, it's not impressive. You know what I'm saying? It's not impressive. It's not. Is it dangerous? If it was dangerous, he wouldn't have done it. You know what I mean? Like who did I? Julio Diaz, right? When I fought Julio Diaz, there was a moment in the fight where I just stalked him with my hands down. I stopped. Is that dangerous?
Yes.
No. Not to the person who's perceiving the fight realizes there's not that much danger, because I can already see what your body's doing. I can read you better than you can read you, and that's the kind of position Floyd was in tonight.
So you're doing it for a reason. Because you see something.
I mean, look, when I did it, when I did it, he was more confused with my hands down, with my hands up. He was backing up like, what the fuck's wrong with Thurman? Fucking hands down, walking towards me with his face wide open. I don't know what this means. He was nervous about it, so I actually pulled my hands back up to make him feel comfortable. I'm like, I did it to taunt him. I did it to maybe think like it's gonna be easy, but he knew that I was trying to be tricky and crafty, and I was messing with his head, and he stepped back and respected that, and I didn't want him to respect it that much, so I just put my hands back up, which he was comfortable with, to start fighting again, because it's only when you throw punches that I can land big counter punches.
By the end of the year, how likely is it that we'll see you fighting Amir Khan or Sean Porter?
I think it's highly. You know what I mean? I mean, it's gonna be somebody like that by the end of this year, man. I don't think Amir Khan's bringing up my name right now. But if that's the case, then I would love to get him as soon or earliest date that I could in 2016.